like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan? There's a lot to explore down there. Wonder what I could find. I'll dry off. Eventually. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? Some kind. Kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk. That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
For Hades, So cramped in there, no room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway. Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Can reboot. But entities will still fail. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. I guess there's only one way to find out when he moved the orb. See where this trail leads. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lands to steal Hades. Crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull. Plasma's wasted against that machine. I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if they're any out here. Attack suspicious. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups
there.
purged.
What's Nora doing this far
What did
west?
Hades tell him?
Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
I'll save the extra stock for later. Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or... Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia backup. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error, memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the Spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Silence questioned you. The one that woke you, gave you...
Signal transmit.
And who are they?
Masters look.
Who would want that?
Data error.
Silence asked you... Right. Because that would have... Do you know where Silence...
He departed.
So you don't know anything more than I... When the mysterious signal it made Gaia's other subordinate... You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so...
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error.
Bunch of crazed AIs. Scattered. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines, and you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble.
You are
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality?
sarcasm.
Yeah, didn't think so. Do you know why Silence...
Silence impended.
Obviously. But why?
Location is square. Data error. My deathbed.
But you... Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy
Yeah, Aloy.
you are
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth. The only extinction you ever brought about is... And there's no tricked-out plans to save you this time.
incorrect?
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254-2161-2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master Override armed. To activate, stay name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you.
Yeah. Think maybe you can...
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Since I did what you could never do, you can trust that I was willing to actually...
So back to holograms instead of face-to... What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so... All those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spy.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been, critical.
Right. Of course.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced a
Did you find a backup of Guy?
Oh, yes.
Where?
Voila. Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient with the Hades extinction protocol, a testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand?
Just to... confirm.
Yes. Or what?
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility, not even Ted Farrow could touch the...
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
You mentioned you've been busy,
Exceptionally busy.
but not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be perhaps if you focused more, you
That's not exactly a denial.
take it any way you want.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy...
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First, last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time.
All right. I'll search... But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can...
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy. Thanks to me, everything unable to achieve for 6 months is now. I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up in Nora, but in a situation like this... Where do you think you're going?
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Silva. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. I should scan one of them. My focus can show me where the part is. There's the power cell. I can tag it in my focus display. Can't override that now. Need to get data from a cauldron if I can find one.
Hold the hammer. It's that famed Nora.
Deepwater kindleweed should be growing on the rock below. Deepwater kindleweed. Check. Oh, I need other parts.
You'll only find the best here.
That'll help. I'll have to detach it before the machine goes down. There goes the part. I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting an element. Data. I'd step back if I were you.
Please step inside.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
But I could use this igniter if I find more places with fire gleam.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. But that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there. Well, this is familiar. Making my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
My pullcaster might come in handy here. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder. Locked. There's some kind of device. It looks like this connects to the door, but it needs power. An energy cell. That did it. What's above me? What was this room for? Looks like there is another console that needs power. This console shut down. This looks like the same device from the other room. Maybe I can use the energy cell here. See anything?
My man Ted, harbinger of the end of times. What can I do for you?
Your modifications to Recluse Spider, the separate repositories for Gaia and Hades samples, well, the costs are off the charts. I'm gonna move testing of the Hades protocol to Zero Dawn headquarters next week.
Slow down, Hoss. Let me put it to you nursery school simple. Baby Hades is a vile little thing, and it's gotta stay in its crib. One slip and it'll cut off every data stream and power line it licks. That's why this dark and scary hole you made is perfect. Very hard to get an unauthorized signal out, so all the cyber nukes you were working on here didn't fly the coop. You know, like Drax.net-4. I think your boys nicknamed that one the Moldova Brain Hack.
That was a clearance level 9 project.
Aw, thought you goons scrubbed this place squeaky clean. But your pal Trav went over it with a white glove and found the grime. Nah, here we'll do just fine for Hades. Later, teddy bear.
If this place was isolated from the outside, then any Gaia backup stored here wouldn't have been purged.
Safe from Ted Pharaoh's machinations to obliterate Gaia's Apollo database.
Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake Gaia we made for them. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
Soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, paragon, damn near saint, could love this world so damn much, but no one in it? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. Yeah, she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude, Aloy. As you and I are well aware of.
Here. find this in my stash later. There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it. Some of the sweat.
scallions opening this fake guy we made for him. And I thought, what this really needs...
This isn't a prank.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom real personal-like. As soon as it's done compiling, then you and me can celebrate. Clock party fixing.
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keeping the best of me too, Travis. I can't make that jump. But if I glide... There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look. I should be able to glide over. What's in here?
Balls, dude. How loud is it out there? Outside the noise dampening field?
What's that? Looks like this is
150
connected to the
decibels.
door. It needs a code to open. Data here. From Travis Tate. This place turned out... a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. And one of them has a number. Maybe I should check my data points. There we go. the deal's off.